Do you wish you could quit teaching and start working from home so you could spend more time with your babies? Are you tired of scouring the internet for legit jobs that will replace your teaching income and that you can do from home in your PJs? Hey mama, welcome to Ditch the Classroom. I know you're over there Googling jobs for teachers, legit work at home jobs, or start a side hustle, yet you can't figure out how to take that first step toward quitting teaching. So instead, you stay stuck, do nothing, or start random side hustles to make quick money. Virtual assistance is the answered prayer you've been waiting for. My name's Ariana, and I'm a former teacher turned work-at-home mom who replaced my teaching income as a virtual assistant in just 6 months. I did this by taking a step of faith and following the dream that God placed on my heart to be home with my babies. Sister, your dreams pale in comparison to God's dreams for you. Imagine offering services that light you up and having a job that works around your life and not the other way around. This is the podcast for you. It's time to take that first step out of teaching. Are you ready? Here we go. Welcome back to another episode of Quick Tip Thursday here on the Ditch the Classroom podcast. Today's question came from Jamie, and she's asking, how do I get my name out there as a new virtual assistant so I can start to be seen as just an expert in this industry, or even just so that people know that I offer these services? So I have 2 tips to share with you for this. Number 1 is to share with people that you know that you are offering virtual assistant services. They may need you, or they may know someone who does. So I always recommend share on your Facebook that you're now doing this. And if you're worried about some people on your Facebook friends knowing that you're doing this, you can actually exclude them individually from seeing the post. So you can go into the privacy settings to do that. But this is a really good way to start out, is by tapping into what's called your warm market, or people you know who might need these services. And then my second tip for you is to network. You should be doing this at least 3 days a week in your business, preferably 5, for 15 to 20 minutes each day. And this is where you go into entrepreneur Facebook groups, or if your ideal clients are on Instagram, you might go in there. Or if your ideal clients are on LinkedIn, you can go in there and just provide value, answer questions where you can, give your opinion. Just share whatever you can. You can recommend people. Any of that counts as networking. It's where you're going into these areas where your ideal clients are hanging out and you're just providing value. You're not actually applying for a job at this point. That's separate. But networking is just the providing value. And this is how you can get people to know you, trust in you, and recommend you. So I highly recommend networking. That is one of my biggest secrets to growing your virtual assistant business quickly. All right, y'all, if you're loving this podcast, I would so appreciate it if you would take a moment to go and leave me a review on Apple Podcasts, because that's what really helps us grow. And I have a free gift for you if you take the time to do this. So all you have to do is go to Apple Podcasts, search the Ditch the Classroom podcast, click on it, scroll down to write a review, click the 5 stars, write a couple sentences about how this podcast has helped you. And then before you hit submit, take a screenshot. You want to do this because if you hit submit first, sometimes it takes a few days to actually show up. So take a screenshot first before you hit submit. And then you can email that screenshot to podcast@ditchtheclassroom.com. And I will send you a coupon code to get my Ditch the Classroom toolkit absolutely for free. So that's just my little thank you to y'all for helping me spread this message. And as always, if you have a question that you would like me to answer on the Quick Tip Thursday episodes, you can come to our free community, which is at community.ditchtheclassroom.com. Scroll to the Quick Tip Thursday post and drop your questions there. All right, y'all, I hope this was helpful, and we will see you next time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'd love to bless you with a free gift as a thank you. All you have to do is leave a review of the show on Apple Podcasts, take a screenshot, and send it to podcast@ditchtheclassroom.com. I'll send you a code so you can snag my Ditch the Classroom toolkit for free. And don't forget to come hang out with us in our free community, facebook.com/groups/ditch the classroom. I'm so honored to support you in your journey to becoming a virtual assistant. Until next week, y'all, keep following the dreams that were placed on your heart so you too can ditch the classroom.